The Constitutional and Law Reform Commission and its stakeholders are in the process of conducting public consultative forums to gather views on personal income tax. These forums are part of the review process on the laws on income tax in the country as directed by the government. According to findings from the National Research Institute, a total of 2.5 billion kina is earned from income tax in a year. CLRC Secretary Dr. Mange Matui said part of the review is to look at alternative sources to generate revenue if this figure was to be reduced.
We could, for example, look at the corporate tax and say, do we look at this and increase that? Or we go back and look at the tax bracket, those who are being paid 150,000 to 250,000. 150,000 to 250,000. Do we reconsider the tax rate? For example, maybe they are paying around 40,000 or 42,000. Do we increase that by 3% or so? Do we increase that by 5%?
CLRC and its stakeholders were in Leh last week to conduct a consultative forum with the public sector. This is one of two forums conducted so far in Medang and Morobe. From these discussions, the main concerns raised were the high tax on personal income and lack of awareness on taxation at the community level.
In our laws, there are tax incentives provided. For example, tax rebates and tax sacrifices. Probably that's one of the something that is already being removed. But those are tax incentives that are provided. But the glaring fact that comes out of it is that there is total lack of knowledge, awareness of these tax incentives. And there is something that within the public service, the state agencies, the human resource division and human resource officers must do more.
CLRC and its stakeholders aim to achieve an outcome that balances the tax burden on public servants while implementing the Income Tax Act. Following the nationwide consultative forum, CLRC will be making recommendations to the government in close consultation with the Internal Revenue Commission. Charlene Airy, National EMTV News, Leh.